This is part 3 of this video for Valentine's Day here, February 14th, 2018, guys. I was talking about the scandal, going back to this table here. I was talking about the Penn State scandal that involved Jerry Sandusky. And I was trying to say that Jerry Sandusky from Penn State University, he said he helped to set up the charity outfit Second Mile. And so what I'm trying to say is it's been discovered and uncovered that Jerry Sandusky had ties to Boys Town, Nebraska. So my family, when they were divided and conquered because of what the Illuminati Zionist globalist elite came in and did, taking away the island of Puerto Rico and then pilfering them and then putting them into poverty. Present day is really happening. The Rothschilds want to come in now and try to pretend like they're taking care of the island. I don't think so. They just did weather warfare on that island. Look up weather warfare, HARP technology, people. Look it up because it's really real. Look up Gwen Towers and learn about that, and watch a documentary called Angels Don't Play This Harp. And people, look up and learn about chemtrails and watch a documentary called What in the World Are They Spraying? People, look up and watch Angels Don't Play This Harp, a documentary. I don't know if I repeated myself. I don't care. But also, people, look up and learn what's really going on in our world. So they use weather warfare on the island of Puerto Rico. They use weather warfare technology in Texas with the floods. The corrupt Illuminati, naughty ones, are the globalist elite, and they are up to and have been up to no good ever since they've been establishing themselves. I'm humbly Anna Anders on this YouTube channel. I got so much more to say, and people need to be held accountable on this Valentine's Day. I'm not done. I am not done talking, but I gotta go and I gotta roll. There's so much more that needs to be said. And Oprah's right. Hold on a second. Oprah's right. Yeah, where do we go from here, Oprah? Where do we go with all the exploitation and desecration of the Native American ones that have been exploited by the Nazi Illuminati, Zionist, British Petroleum people, Zionist Jews that fabricated fiction stories to feed us through their Illuminati cameras from Hollywood? Where do we go from here? Exactly right. I know my journey, where it took me spiritually speaking. It took me out west. And I did my best to live my spiritual life and my recovery to fulfill, I can't even say the word, fulfillment. Now, I'm going to tell you something. There's no mistake in my life path, and people ain't going to make fun of me, and I'm not going to allow them to make fun of me. I know my spirituality, and I know what my God told me to do, and I know what my God keeps telling me to do. And I'm the reason I came into corrupt, naughty Illuminati, Cleveland, Ohio, to look for our missing family members. Everyone in this town could not find Gina. I came home in 2011 when I brought these peace flags home to take them to ground zero for the 10th anniversary of 9/11/01. And I got to tell you people something. These peace flags are very much needed. You don't know what it's like to be homeless and hopeless. You don't know what it's like to go on a road by yourself with no support. You don't know what it's like for people to treat you invisible, or to sabotage you, or to censor your words. To censor your words, to sabotage you, to create fabricated stories and lie repeatedly. Sometimes your own flesh and blood. Your own flesh and blood. And then not only that, the communities, when you make the 911 calls repeatedly, you meet those 911 calls with corruption and disruption. You will never know. The only people that know what it's like are the people that have been affected by domestic violence. And I know my family sacred tree has been severely affected by acts of domestic violence. And it's not just my family. It's also other families. And that's why these peace flags are so necessary. I'm not whining and complaining here today for myself only. I never do. But I'm full of passion, and I will not accept the unacceptable in our world today. And it is my duty. It is my responsibility as a mother, as a grandmother, to make sure that before I die, that I give it the best shot that I can give it for my sacred family tree and my sacred offspring. And it's not just my immediate family. I'm talking about my full and whole and complete entire family tree. And trees, make it plural, because other people don't even know or don't even have these facts. They've been all fed Illuminati fiction from local to global. I'm humbly Anna Anders, and the Good Old Boys Club needs to be exposed. The Bushes, the Clintons, the Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, the secret societies of skull and bones, naughty Illuminati ones who've been running Hollywood, who've been running our government, who've been running our Federal Reserve Bank and business ever since they established the corrupt Federal Reserve Banks since help me God, please define the date, since December 23rd, 1913 on Jekyll Island. They put together this whole corrupt, naughty Illuminati system, and they know it. And they are corrupt, and they need to be exposed, because right now, our future offspring lives depend upon that. And I know I can hear all my relatives, all my relations telling me that we are responsible. Aho esquale kuna. This is my other half here, Carrie Joy DeNutt, with her grandma Susanna DeNutt, Rosanna, and Tristan Joy Nelson. So this is where my journey took me to. I don't know where your journey in life took you to, but that's it. And not only did it take me into our family tree history of a missing person that I had to do activist work for, it also took me into another story that I had no clue would manifest. And you can go to danficker143.com and learn about that story, because my son today is with Dan Ficker's so beautiful lady, and gave me a beautiful grandson, Thawa son, little man warrior. So that's where I'm at today, Oprah. So yeah, you're right. Where do we go from here about the naughty Illuminati ones? And by the way, the big O is an Illuminati symbol, in case you guys didn't know it. I gotta go, and this is how I roll. I'm humbly Anna Anders, and my grandmother was from Manhattan, New York, her whole entire adult life before she came from the island of Puerto Rico. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.